Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Edgar Mendez, and today we're going to be doing an all signs reading. Sorry, I forgot what the topic is. Oh, their life without you right now. I want to thank all of you for being here. I do appreciate each and every one of you. I just finished up live readings, and I'm still juiced, so I wanted to do this anyway. I want to thank you. Don't forget to like and comment. It does help me out so much. I do have live stream readings for Sunday. All bookings open. You can thank my cat for the reason why I have those readings this Sunday. So if you are interested in booking that for your questions, please do. And yeah, I also am doing everyone. I don't know how I'm gonna like put it up. Hold on, maybe I'll put it up like here. Let me see. Oops, where is this? Hi. Oh, hi. Divinely, Sarita, Angela, Megan, Peggy. Oh, there, I have a guided meditation. Hold on, let me give you my Calendly link. The guided meditation, I forgot what date I have it on, but it's on a Saturday, and it will be all about releasing the old self, our past life self as well, past life issues, past life baggage, and everything that's holding us in a place that we don't want. And it was going to release all that, and then I'm going to open up a portal for a new life, and then we get to absorb the energy for a new life, and then it's going to change your life. So I decided to use my, my ascended master powers. So I'm going to be using that for this guided meditation. If you are interested in it, I'm going to put the link here. It is $11.11. If you do want to book it. Anyway, it should be, I'm not sure. Sorry, it's Saint Germain. He gave it to me yesterday when I did a live stream. You need to do this. So he told me. It's gonna be over Zoom, by the way. But it should be about 40 minutes, I believe. Yeah, 40 minutes of it. So just keep yourself. Make sure that's understood. But I highly recommend it. I wanted to keep it small. That's why I'm actually, just so you all know, the portals, opening up a portal, it takes a lot of juice. Okay, so I'm gonna open up. Each person will have their own portal to a new life. So I hope to see you there if you are interested. Only get it if you're called to. I know, just you don't want services, but really, if you're called to it, get it. But if you're not, then wait for the next one. Okay. Thank you everyone. Okay. So we're gonna go from Aries all the way down to Pisces. Okay, 1 second. Sorry. I'm going to see Saint Germain, I think, is the one answering today as well. Sorry, Saint Germain, do you want to charge these crystals, these bracelets up? Sorry, he's charging everything. Alrighty. Beautiful. Beautiful energy anyway. Yeah, I guess we'll start now. Anyway, but yes, live readings Sunday, guided meditation in 2 weeks or something like that. I forgot what date I picked, but it's the date that was chosen. Anyway, okay. Yeah, that's it. All right, so let's take a look here. Sorry, it just like burped. Oh wait, Saint Germain, can you tell me let's tune in to Aries. Aries is energy. Sorry, I have my legs crossed. He says uncross your legs. That's what he just told me. Uncross your legs. Okay. Let's see, 3 minutes and 50 seconds for Aries. All right. Saint Germain, can you tell me what is Aries' person's life like without Aries in it? I feel okay. So there is a very interesting energy coming through. When I see people's lives, and this is very typical. I can tell people are not living great lives. But do they think that? Do they think that? No, I don't think so. So they're not living a great life. And their life is actually kind of sucks. It sucks a lot. But I don't think they think that. And I don't think they know that. I don't think they feel that per se. When we haven't experienced high vibration or what true happiness feels like, it's very difficult for us to understand that lame duck energy is lame duck, right? We think, oh, this is normal. This is what everyone else is feeling. It is not. It really isn't. It's not what everybody else is feeling. A lot of us, or sorry, not a lot of us, but some of us are feeling great, right? Amazing every day. And this is someone who just doesn't have that understanding. They don't have that perspective. But according to them, they're doing fine, right? But as I see them, they're not doing great. This person's life is kind of stuck, kind of lackluster. Let me see what's specifically happening. There's a lot of things that they won't let go of. Very typical, by the way. I've had that issue. I'm so happy I beat that. Sorry, I was like, what is that? Oh, it's a lawnmower. Anyway, I'm so happy I beat that because it's so difficult to get what you want if you're not willing to let go of stuff, right? And this is someone who's having trouble with that right now. Comes from a place of lack, Saint Germain says. What else is their life like without Aries in it? Oh, the very first message I got, it's interesting. Every time I give stuff, I always miss the first part. It's like I'm giving you the end of the sentence. Anyway, it's funny. The very first message he gave me is that this person's dived deeper into their vices right now. The gratification that they get there is okay, right? It's, I don't want to say sufficient, but can we be real? If you're happy, if you're really happy, and if you're in a higher vibration, you don't do stuff like vices. It's just not worth it. There's not much there. So that speaks volumes on the fact that they are all about their vices right now. Vices are not happiness, right? And this is what they're currently in. Anything else about this person's life right now? Let me see. Saint Germain. That's it. Not their life hasn't changed a lot. I don't know if yours has been. It's normally they always give a message based on your perspective. It's what it is. I don't know. Let me know. Let me know if you've had a lot of change in your life. But that statement would hit better, I guess. But it is funny. But their life is pretty much the same right now. They're not changing. They're not willing to change, and their life is a reflection of that right now. Let's see. Anything else? Anything else? Kind of what I'm getting. Let's see. Let's pull something. It's interesting. They don't know where they want to go next as well. It's like they haven't quite made up their mind about where they want to go, which is why they're so stuck too. Very interesting. It's crazy. It's crazy that this person is just, it's like actually how I see them, the image of it is like they're just surrounded by like these walls, right? And they're not able to move. They're not able to get through that yet, but that's why they do their vices. Anyway, it's very interesting. But Saint Germain says when they make up their mind about what they want to do, where they want to go, a path will open up, and that's how it works for us, right? We have to make up our mind. Like I want this. Like I want to go in that direction, and then a path will open up for us. As long as it's for our highest good, obviously, but it does. It's so beautiful. It's so amazing how this place works, right? But they haven't hit that stage yet. I know we have a lot of limiting beliefs, right? Where life shouldn't be that way, but life has to be this way because if it wasn't, this person wouldn't make up their mind that they want something different. So they're kind of stuck right now, and they're meant to be stuck. So they can finally make up their mind that they want to move out of that. Very beautiful. It's all purposeful, but that's it. Let's see. I think that's it for you, Aries. We're going to move on to Taurus's reading. Let's see, Taurus. Hi, everyone. Okay, there we go. Taurus. Let's take a look here. Saint Germain, can you tell me what is Taurus's person's life like without Taurus in it? They are healing, by the way. This person is healing. It's interesting. There is a barrier in their life right now that they're having a really difficult time breaking through and breaking free from. This barrier is keeping them from the life that they want. Whenever we want something that's not in our life, there's something in between us. That's just how it is. It just is, right? They want something for themselves very, very clearly. Like, I want that. Maybe it's money or being financially independent. Maybe it's happiness. I don't know. It felt like expressing themselves, but if I'm being honest with you, that's actually how I saw it, because I saw the stage again, that stage imagery that I've received one time for Taurus's reading, where they want to get on stage and they want to speak, they want to talk, they want to express themselves. Could be divine expression. That's actually, it does, I guess it makes sense because it's such a thick barrier. But this is someone who's stuck right now. They don't know how to get through this barrier, get through this blockage to have the life that they want. to live the life that they want and to be the person that they want to be. So this person is healing, yes, but they are currently stuck right now. One of the things that I think all of us, including myself, have struggled with is that we do need to get help sometimes. We do. I really do get it. There was like a period. It was maybe like a month ago, or actually, Saint Germain says about 6 weeks ago. I needed healing. Like I really needed it, and I'm like, why would I go get healing? I'm a healer. Blah blah blah. Oh, it's so annoying, right? But I really needed it. I did get it, by the way, and it really did jumpstart me. This person needs someone to come in to jumpstart them, but they don't want to ask for help. They don't want to open themselves up to receive that. It is likely, because this is your message, you may have that same issue, right? So it's something to think about, Taurus. Are you doing the same thing that they are when it comes to needing help with something? It's, I know we sometimes look at like it as a, maybe we're just receiving information, but we're always receiving an energy exchange, always, right? So interacting with someone who has a life that you want, or has energy that you'd like more of, right? Talking to them really does open that door. Anyway, but where they are and where they want to be, they're not able to get, and they're not opening themselves up to receive help when they do need it. Let me see, is there any other information on that for Taurus's person? Like, are they going to stay stuck for a while? I actually see it at least 2 to 7 months. That's the front time frame. Saint Germain is bringing forward 2 to 7 months will be the time frame. What will happen? What is likely to happen? I feel that this person, it's usually, Saint Germain says it's usually through synchronicities, signs, reminders, where it chips away at that barrier. It feels like it's a thick barrier too. It will chip away at it, but there are many. It's funny, I did live readings earlier, and this was a theme. It kept coming up repeatedly. There are many ways to get to where we want to go. There's fast lanes, real fast lanes, and then there's real slow lanes, right? What they're doing when they don't open themselves to receive help is slow. They will get through it, obviously, because they made the intention that they want to get through it, but they will get through it very slowly because they don't want to ask for help. So that's where it's at. Anyway, it's very interesting. Anything else, Saint Germain? I think that's it. I think Saint Germain's ending it there. Any guidance that you have for the Taurus viewers? Have compassion for yourself is a key one. You will also have compassion for this person. It will immediately translate that like that. But he says to have compassion for yourself. I think you may be having the same issue, Taurus, because it feels like that a little bit, where you need help, or it's like you need to open yourself up to receive help. Just keep that in mind. It's always purposeful. Every message that is given, right? So it feels like you could use some help right now, and it's nothing wrong with that. And take it from me. I needed it, and I was receiving that synchronicity and that sign and that reminder, and I was like, no, don't do what I did. All right, I did that so that I can teach you not to. But if you do need help, get it. If you do feel attracted to someone, get it, right? Ask for it. That's all. Anyway, that's it. Anyway, I thank you, Taurus. I thank you. Hi, everyone. Okay. Let's see. We're at 14. Oh, wait, no. 13 minutes and 44 seconds for Gemini. Let's see. Gemini is the next person. Hi, Gemini. Okay, let's take a look here. Saint Germain, can you tell me, what is Gemini's person's life like without Gemini in it? Oh yeah, this is no contact. I didn't have that in my mind until Gemini. Anyway, yeah, it is no contact, isn't it? Anyway, okay. Saint Germain, tell me, what is Gemini's person's life like without Gemini in it? They are missing you. Yeah, they are. They will never admit it. They just won't. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not going to admit that. I do feel like this is someone who sees vulnerability, being open, being expressive as weakness. This was taught as from their childhood. I honestly want to say it's the paternal side, but it could be paternal patterns, paternal lineage, where they're conditioned to be a certain way because, well, it comes from the lineage itself, right? But this person doesn't like to show weakness. I also think that they don't like to apologize. It's not gonna be for everyone, but it feels like that. It's apologizing is a sign of weakness. So whatever shows weakness to them or how they perceive things, right, it will keep them from doing it. So I feel like this is someone who sees apologizing as weakness, as being maybe even being emotional as weakness. And it's where it comes from the father side. But I see this person as a child right now, and it's a defense mechanism. Yeah, it's a defense mechanism. So you always have this. Sorry, the word that Saint Germain gave is callous. Callous. I don't know what that word means. This side of them, this callous side of them, and they're never who they are deep down, and they have a lot of work, lots of work through here. Let me see. There's a lot of emotional blocks, by the way, with this person. So many. It's interesting because I reached for it and Saint Germain gave it, but I reached to see if this person's okay with that, right? It's okay with being so blocked. Yes, they are. I was like, I wasn't expecting to get the yes, but it is. They are okay with that currently because it does protect them. This is an odd thing, but Saint Germain's highlighting sulfur because it helps release repressed emotions. They have a lot of repressed emotions, is what he wants to say. But he's bringing up sulfur right now. Anyway, what else is this person's life like without Gemini in it? There's interesting. You know how a lot of us, a lot of people, I don't personally do this because it's pointless, but you know, a lot of people have this idea about what they want their life to be like in 5 to 10 years. You know the drill. Like, people do this all the time, right? I don't, because there's no point. But they don't think about their future. They don't. And the reason for this is that they know that the path that they're on isn't a happy future, so they don't like to think about it. But when we have that, when we can see, right, where we're headed, right, in our mind, right, it allows us to course correct. They don't want to course correct for your connection and for their life right now. In fact, this person is looking to stay in the path that they're in right now, and the reason for this is that they're trying to defend themselves and protect themselves and keep themselves from being vulnerable. And they don't want to apologize, and they don't want to own up to stuff. And it kind of keeps them stuck right now. Let me see if there's any help coming to them. I do see their guardian angels are trying to help them through this, but it's difficult. It is difficult. Again, what we are open to determines what we get. It really does, right? It's the key. All right, if you're not open to stuff, then you won't receive it. And this is someone who's just not open to the fixes that are being presented to them. It's coming from fear. I feel paternal lineages as well. Anything else? Whew. That's it. Whew. Sorry, just that the energy just it went through me, and it just left me. Thank God. It's like, wow. Let's see. Is any guidance that you have for Gemini, Saint Germain? Yes, there is some. There is just a reminder, really, right? To focus less on how your mind perceives things, and more on what's happening in your chest and in your heart. It is the key right now for you to start to train to your consciousness to stop being up here so much and start to be down here in your heart space. It will help a lot. I've done so many healings with people, and I can tell that they don't have any connection to their heart. If you are one of those individuals, or you need a better connection with your heart, start working on that. That takes time. That's not something that you just wake up one day and just do, right? It literally takes time and practice for us to connect to our heart space, and for us to have a solid, strong connection there. So right now, as what Saint Germain says for you, Gemini, is for you to work on that, working on building that connection to your heart space. And it will do wonders for your life. Also your choices, which is also your life as well. But it will do wonders for it, okay? I think that's it. Thank you, Saint Germain. Don't forget to like and comment, Gemini. So we're at 19. 19, interesting. Hi, everyone. Hi, Michelle. Hi, John. Hi, Jody. All right. Hi, Mind Reset Me. Yeah. Okay, let's see. A Leo. Beautiful. I don't know if you can hear that. They're like mowing the lawn, and I'm right by the window. Anyway, okay. Saint Germain, can you tell me what is Leo's person's life like without Leo in it? They think and ponder a lot, by the way. This person has a mind. You know how we can process the world in different ways, right? Some people process through their mind. Good luck to them. Some people process through their heart. Well, whoop-de-doo, you got it, right? But this person has a very, very, very strong process, and they like to process through their mind. So they're constantly thinking about things, and they think about things very rationally. They think about things very logically, and they think about things very I don't know if matter of fact quite fits, but whatever. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. This person right now is thinking a lot about stuff. But to see, the thing is, what Saint Germain is showing me is that they're here and there's a chessboard, but they're not playing chess. There's someone here and then there's someone here playing chess while they watch the chess game. It's a very interesting thing. I don't know. Saint Germain says that this is kind of what their life is right now, where they're looking at other people's moves and stuff like that. It's easy when it's not you, right? For you to criticize people or for you to think you'll do it differently. But this person is in the energy of watching other people make moves. Other people, like maybe, I don't know, dating, I guess. I don't know. They're just watching other people do stuff while they look. They're in the energy of, I guess in some ways, learning, but it's not quite that. They're trying to master something. Sorry, medicine says master. Sorry, medicine says mastermind. They're trying to do that right now. Let me see. What is this about, Saint Germain? Sorry, so medicine gave me the word, but Saint Germain, what is this about exactly? This person they like to view people as chess pieces on a chessboard. They like to view it that way. Yes, sorry. It hurts to say this. Sorry. It hurt me to say that and to channel that energy. They like to view people like that. They like to see the world that way. They like to feel superior as well, like to feel in control. It's interesting. It's an odd thing, but they have this energy where they know what buttons to push to get certain responses, and it moves people in the direction that they want them to move into as well. So they have this energy. They're mastering that currently, right now anyway. They're mastering that. And what Saint Germain wants to say, and why that first message was your message about people processing the world differently. When we process through our heart, we can never be conned. We can never be fooled. We can never, the buttons that people will push won't work because our heart is the one that's leading us, right? So if you wanted to overcome this dynamic, or if you wanted to make sure that you were never, I don't know what the word is, manipulated again, right? Leading your life through the heart space is the only way. So it is something to think about, but this person is in the energy of wanting to control people right now. They could be a boss, I guess, for instance, but it doesn't feel like it's exactly that. They like the control that they feel when they're pushing people's buttons, and when they're the ones watching things happen as well. It's very interesting. Let me see. Oh my God, did I forget Cancer? Oh my God, thank you, John. I will do that right after this. Anyway, oh my God. Okay, sorry, let's see. Leo. Anyway, yes. Okay. Anything else for the Leo viewers? Right now, let's see. Saint Germain. For their person, anything else is happening? No, that's what they're currently in. They don't think anything's wrong with it per se, but it's interesting. It kind of reminds me of a dog eat dog world, right? Where it's a human concept, human mind construct kind of thing, where we always think someone has to be on top, right? Someone always has to do that, right? And in reality, that's not the case. We don't need that, right? But this person feels if it's not them, it will be someone else, and they kind of feel justified in being the one pushing the buttons because, well, at least they have a heart or something, or at least they're not that bad. There's some kind of complex here. It's deeper though, that they have, where they think it's okay because, well, Someone else can be doing what I'm doing and be worse, or I'm not a bad person, so when I do it, it's not bad. There's something like that at play. There's a complex here. It's hard to like chew on it enough to know what it is, but it is there. And that's what I see. Anyway, anything else? That's it. Any guidance that you have for Leo? Heart space. You need to learn that one. I think it's gonna be the theme for the Sage readings, by the way. Reasons why you should live your life from your heart, because it is important. Our heart can't be conned. That's the key, right? It won't be manipulated either, right? If we lead our life through that, because our heart is the most dense of our energy. It's the smartest part of us, by the way. But anyway, that's it. That's all I got for you, Leo. I thank you. Don't forget to like. All right. Let's see. We are at 25. Oh my God. For Cancer. Oh, these are so crazy. Cancer. There we go. Cancer. And then I gotta remember Virgo. Okay, so Cancer. What is Cancer's person's life like without Cancer in it? I don't know if this person has tried to contact you recently, or if they tried to indirectly maybe reach out to you. It sounds ridiculous, but I have to give the example that Saint Germain brought forward. It's like maybe you left something at their house and they're like, you want to come and get this or something like that. But really what they're doing is they want to talk to you. It's such a strange thing to say, but either they've done that already. It does make me feel that. He does make me feel that way, or they could be planning on it. But what this person is trying to do is to indirectly get you to talk. And indirectly to get you to try to make up and for you to bridge the divide between you and them. They're not quite ready to be that honest. I do feel you, Cancer, are looking for brutal honesty. Like I'm fully in the sun, like kind of truth. And that is beautiful. But one must also consider that that is also highly unlikely for this person to be that right now. And it's because of how everything's set up. It's because of all that programming. This person isn't used to being open emotionally. They're not used to being that forward. And sorry, the energy coming through. They're not used to that. But it feels like you really are looking for that forward, clear, concise feelings from them. But they're going to keep doing what they're doing, which is to indirectly get you to talk, indirectly tell you how they feel. Ooh, the air came up. And indirectly express themselves. It is their way. Let me see. Saint Germain, can you tell me, is there any overarching themes as to why they are this way? Some of them I see it coming around the childhood, but actually around the age of 11 to 17, something happened there. But he's kind of broad, isn't it? But it does come from there. Let me see. Anything else about what this person's life? That's all I have. It's like they want you back. They want you back, but they're going about it in all the indirect ways. All right, sorry, Saint Germain brought forward some guidance for you, Cancer. Your guidance for this is to hold compassion and love for this person, even though they are struggling with the expressing of themselves. It is key. Is in our natural state on a soulful level is to always have compassion and love for everyone. It's the key, right? So anything other than that is not you, right? It's not your soul. So keep that in mind. But that is what you want to work towards with this person. They're gonna struggle with this for a while. It's harder than I know it may be easy for you, but it's harder than you think it is, because this is someone who is struggling with that. We would, if they could do what you wanted them to, they'd do it. They would. They would tell you how they felt and be more open about it. But the reason why they're not has nothing to do with how they feel. Has everything to do with the blocks and restrictions that are keeping them from expressing themselves in the divine way as well. That's the key one. Anyway, let's see. Whew. Let's see. Sorry, the energy of that is like it's just surging through me. You inspire this person. You move them as well. Oh, you do. They are growing. It may seem horribly slow to you, but in reality, they are growing. Growing and healing is, when we first start, it's slow. It actually is. It really is. It's no joke there, right? But as we get better at it, we pick up speed. And that's something to just, it's a message that's coming through from Saint Germain. Just understand that everyone starts off slow. Everyone does. And we always get faster and faster and better at it. And we know what we should do when we face stuff, and we do it immediately. But it's sometimes, at the start of it, it always takes some time. It's something to think about. Not that you wait, obviously, but it is there. Any other guidance that you have for the Cancer viewers? To cry, that's a big one, by the way. Sorry, if it's just, there is a need for you to release the pain here. Release all the, I want to say it's not just this person, but I think a lot of stuff from your past. I do get it. I do understand, logically it's so far back, or logically it shouldn't bother you, it shouldn't matter anymore. But if it does, you got to go and you got to heal it, you got to release it. But I think crying will help get you there. Let me see if there's someone stepping forward to assist you. We do have the dragons of love and compassion that are stepping forward to help you. You would use your own dragon and call them in, and they can help you release all those blocks on the heart and help you get to that compassionate heart. That's actually what I'm moving towards right now, a compassionate heart. So it is important that we do it. It's important anyway. But that's what you want to move towards as well. All right. And thank you so much, Cancer. Don't forget to like and comment. All right. Okay, let's see. So we have, let's see, for Virgo, 3107 Virgo. Okay, let's see, Virgo. Beautiful. Alrighties, let's take a look here. So what is Virgo's person's life like without Virgo in it? Let me see. Well, one of the things that I'm getting, I don't quite get the imagery. He's showing me a door, but the hinge of a door, right? I don't know what that means. It's so crazy. Anyway, what do you mean by this, Saint Germain? What does the hinge of a door mean to you? Oh, I see. The very first image that he gave me before he moved to the door, I always missed the first one. I gotta figure that one out. I'm always missing the first message, and I go to the end. The first message was them walking out the door, but then they moved to the hinge itself. I feel like this is someone who is opening up doors in their life right now, and they're walking through them. But what they're walking into is a different life, a different way of being, and what they're leaving behind is what they no longer want and what no longer serves them. They're going through a big transformation process. When we walk through doors, they're so powerful, by the way. They really are. They create really big shifts in our energy. Right now, they're in the middle phase between the old life and the new life, and they're walking through that. And it takes time. I remember I do a lot of healings for people, and I open up portals and stuff, and then I can see their energy struggling to go through the portal, right? And you have to call on the higher self to really drag them through. And right now, they're struggling to move through this door, but they're going to move through it. And they're trying to find a better life for themselves. They're moving to higher frequencies, higher energies. I want to say, let's say, sorry, this is the example. It's not what I mean though. Let's say they make a certain amount of money. They're moving to the next bracket where they're going to make way more money, something like that. It's not this. I'm not saying it's that. I don't actually think it is per se. But what this person is doing is they're moving from where they are and they're hitting a higher bracket, higher frequency, higher energy. And that shift is a big shift. And they're not struggling per se, but it is difficult to get through nonetheless. All right. So what this person's life is like is change, transition, and moving away from what they don't want and moving towards something that they do. I feel in the recent past, they've had a lot of chaos because I see them moving towards harmony as well. And they're moving towards it in a peaceful way. Yeah, they've faced a lot, this person, whoever they are, they face a lot. So I know, I know none of us like to deal with chaos. None of us like to deal with stuff going wrong, but in reality, the more times that happens, the better at it we get. And this is someone who's gotten quite good at dealing with chaos, and they're better at handling it and coping with it as well. But that's where their life is. Where are they headed? Anything else about where they're headed, Saint Germain? I do have a scene. He gave me an imagery, trees, a lake, and then there's a rainbow coming down as well. The there are storm clouds on the left side. So I feel like there again, there's that transition between storm to sun. It's a sunny, clear sky weather. So they are in that transition right now. Ooh, it's very beautiful. When we move through stuff, and it's sorry, Saint Germain has a message for you, Virgo, that life is always this way. Storm clouds, then it goes to clear skies, right? And then it goes storm clouds again to clear skies. It's normal. It's normal process. The only way for us to move to the clear skies is to keep going. So it's just something to take note of if you're struggling, right? If you're facing certain issues, don't stop, right? Keep going and you will find clear skies once again. That's his message for you, by the way, Virgo. Any other guidance that you have for the Virgo viewers? That's it. Just to keep going. Perseverance always wins out. Sorry, he brought up for a moment the heaviness surrounding your heart. You may want to do some heart healing there. I actually feel it on the left side near the back. There's a specific energy there. You may want to remove that from yourself or start to heal that from yourself. Let me see how he suggests that you do it. He's not bringing a specific healing for you, but I feel like anything that you've done already that can heal your heart, go back to it. I truly get it. We can feel super light and then all of a sudden our heart's heavy again because we have past life stuff coming. Don't think I have not been there. It's been repeatedly happening to me. So don't fret, right? Just understanding that you're attracting past hurts, past pain so you can deal with them. So anything you've done already that's healed your heart, go back to that and it will help alleviate whatever heaviness is there, okay? That's what I got for you, Virgo. I want to thank you. Don't forget to like and comment. Alrighty, so let's see. We're at 36. 34. Libra. I was like, what sign's next? Libra. All right. Oh, and you can thank my cat for those readings I'm doing this Sunday. He broke my phone. I was not planning on doing readings, but everything works out perfectly, does it not? Anyway, Libra. So what is Libra's person's life without Libra in it right now? I have this imagery of this person. So I see them in a market and they have a basket and they're picking out different stuff. You know, this is an interesting thing. I have to give it because it's symbolic to me personally. And I see why Saint Germain gave it. Because when I go to a place, I go in and I am out because I got places to be. Right? I got places to go. But this person takes their time shopping. They are the kind of person that's looking to, I had to say it, waste time because they don't really have anything to do after. Nothing's important. It kind of reminds me when I'm walking behind people on the street and they're taking so long. And I'm like, oh my God, like, don't you have anywhere to go? Right? Like, don't you have something you have to do? I don't know. But it's like they're taking so long. And I'm just like, wow, these people are slow. Walkers, it reminds me of that. Like this is someone who's they go to places slowly because it's all they have to do that day. There's nothing really going on. Their life is a bit bland. There's not really much purpose here. There's not really much fulfillment here. And when they make their way through their day slowly, it wastes a bunch of extra time. And by the time they wind down, it's nighttime and they can go to sleep and then they can just wake up and do it all again tomorrow. So this person's life is, I don't know what you'd say that is. It's just living life very slowly so that what they have to do fills their whole day. And I think that speaks volumes. For me, it does because of how I live my life, but maybe for you as well. But this is someone they just take so long and they take forever to do these things. It's like those people that would go and they ask a bunch of questions and they're like, oh, what's this? Let me look, right? And it's just like, what? I don't know. Like it's like if you ever work customer service, you know what I'm talking about with people who are just looking to waste time. They're in that energy right now. And when we're in that energy, guess what? We're unmotivated. We're uninspired. We don't have fulfillment. We don't have much of anything in our life. And that is horrible. It's a horrible way to be. And that's what their life is like right now, is living that experience of not really having too much to do and not really being motivated as well. What else is here, Saint Germain? What else do you have? Sorry, you said stop crossing your legs. What else do you have for Libra's person? What is their life like? There is someone coming into this person's life. They haven't hit them yet. They're coming from this side though. I see this person, you know, those people that that they push carts around and they have their belongings in there. There's someone that's going to come into this person's life that has this energy, and they're going to give them a gift. This gift is going to help motivate them. Sometimes when we see people in a worse circumstance, it helps us understand that our life's not that bad, so we can feel motivated to do more. It kind of feels like it's something like that, but I don't know. I'm not going to say it's exactly that because it doesn't feel like that. But this person's going to understand something when they get that gift. There's an energy exchange, and they're going to feel motivated and inspired again. But it's someone who's coming from their future line, and they're going to walk in front of them, and they're going to see this. It's going to be a realization, an epiphany of some kind, a truth of some kind that's going to help spark the spark that's missing currently in their life. And they will start to move again. I don't know what made this person's spark go out. I'm not sure. I saw them in of a version of them of being an old person, and it's nothing to do with age, by the way. It has everything to do with the energy that they're embodying. It's going to bring life to them, the situation, and no matter how old you are, if you still have life, you can create more for yourself. And this is someone who's going to have that epiphany. No matter how many heartbreaks they've gone through already, right? They can still love again, and there's something like that. It's close. I'm so close to it. It's something like that where they're going to have this epiphany, and it's going to open up their eyes, and it's going to open up their heart, and they're going to open up to receive, and it's going to change everything. But it comes from this random person that just gives them it. It's real beautiful. I love, that's a synchronicity, is it not? Right? It's what you're getting. You need it, and that's exactly what's going to happen to this person. Anyway, but it's beautiful. So, I don't like it personally when you don't see anything happening, but I know it's purposeful. But now this person has lived this experience long enough that they're going to have this shift happen. They're ready for it, and that's what's going to create this change. Okay. Any last thing? Any guidance that you have for Libra themselves? Saint Germain has a channel message for you. Don't miss out on any opportunities. That's a key one for you. I don't know if this is like a invitation to go out, or invitations to travel, or opportunities to travel, something like that. He's saying for you, Libra specifically, do not miss out on any opportunities right now. The opportunities that you have are very, very important that you take, that you accept. He brought forward an example. Let's say you have an invitation to go out to a place that you don't normally go out to. And you think, oh, no, I don't want to go there, right? Go, go. There's something there. Just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind, okay? It's important that you take opportunities right now. Always follow your heart, but take them, okay? And that's what I got. I thank you, Libra. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like and comment. So we're at 4250 for Scorpio. Let's see. Scorpio. Yes. Okay. There. Let's see. Saint Sirian, can you tell me? All right, like my mind, it just like it's so interesting. It went like almost blank for Scorpio when I was typing that. Anyway, it's blank's a good thing. Anyway, let's see. Saint Germain, can you tell me for Scorpio? What is Scorpio's person's life like without Scorpio in it? There is a version of themselves that they're currently embodying. I don't know. It feels like how I see them is they're facing forward, right, in this version, but then there's this evil twin in the back that's facing the opposite way. The reason for this is they're trying to look forward. They're trying to have a better life, better experience, live life of, I don't know, maybe they want to move towards happiness. I really don't know. Success, what have you. But there is this part of themselves that's pulling them towards their past. It could be past life issues as well, by the way. I've never seen it visually like this, but it is what I have currently. But this is someone who's currently in the middle of fighting, trying to move forward. But what they need to actually do is move backwards, not really move backwards, look backwards to heal what's actually dragging us. Like their energy, this evil twin, it's a very small little thing. It's in the back left side right here, that is pulling them to their past, and they don't want to look at it, they don't want to think about it, they don't want to deal with it. This is someone who's looking to forget their past, but that part of themselves won't let them, and it's like this evil twin kind of thing. And it's torturous, really. And that's what they're currently dealing with in the snapshot, like, kind of imagery. Saint Jeremy, can you elaborate more on this? What are they being drawn to? Unfinished lessons, karmic cycles. There is also history that they need to reflect on. He's saying that the history is kind of like patterns that you have. You know how all of us, we've all been there, right? Where you have a specific pattern you keep playing out, and then it gets so bad, you finally learn that lesson, right? They don't want to look at their patterns that they have had, right? So that they can finally learn that lesson. They are looking to forget it. Like, usually when I see people doing this, they are either taking on the victim role. Yeah, usually is that one, right? Where it's not their fault. So why do they have to change, right? But in reality, and we all be real, like, all of us understand that change is, we need to change and heal and grow. But there's something like that. It really does. I feel like this person would feel this, because it really feels a lot on me. It's just pulling them backwards, and it's making them, it's like, think of it like if there's like someone pulling on your shirt in the back, it's turning you. And that's exactly what it's doing. It's making this person look at and face all that they don't want to face. And they're real hell bent on this, by the way. I wonder how long they've been this way. Sorry, Saint Germain says 6 months now they've been doing what they've been doing. I understand the desire to move forward, right? Don't think I have not been there, right? But in reality, we all have, when we are pulled to the back, right? To look at something, we all must honor that. And this is someone who just doesn't want to. They don't want to accept it. They don't want to move through it. I know how hard that can be. So my heart goes out to this person, but it is easiest. It's worse to have this dynamic of being pulled back than it is to just move through it. You move through it in like a day, right? Maybe a week, but I don't think it takes that long. I think it takes like a day, right? Or you can have years of this experience where you're constantly being jerked backwards, is what it is. So this could be for you as well, Scorpio. Normally it's the case. So just take that to think about that as your message. But anything else about what this person's life is like? Sorry, I see them. I don't know if they have a gambling problem. I see cards, shuffling cards, very key. It felt like it was gambling or something like that. It could be a vice of some kind, some kind of, an addiction of some kind that they have, that they're also partaking in. It's very interesting because the dark side that we all have, it's on the right. If you do feel called to my dark side transmission, you remove it. It's amazing, by the way, just so you all know. Not a lot of people got that one, but it does remove your dark side from you. But this is someone, there's some kind of vice that they have, some kind of addiction that they have that fills up their time as well. It's a part of how they distract themselves from what they are being called to look at. Their dreams bring them to these experiences as well. It's something that they have a hard time controlling. It is there, though, to a certain extent. Okay. Let's see. Is that it? Is that it for Scorpio? Any guidance that you have for the Scorpio viewers right now? Yes. Focus on your creativity. That's very important. You are going to hit a sorry, no, I don't know if prosperous is the right word, but you're going to hit a period of times, Scorpio, where you're very, very creative, where you're receiving a lot of ideas. You're feeling very inspired and motivated. I don't know if you've been eating pomegranate. It's what I saw. It's like the imagery of just pomegranate straight there. Yeah. Follow your inspiration, create your ideas. You may want to write them down, but I don't actually have that guidance. That's not coming through. But in my experience, you receive so many ideas, you just forget about them, and then they come up later, like months later. It happens all the time for me. But if you wanted to be very organized, you could do that. But right now, what Saint Germain says is for you to focus on your inspiration and all the things that are that you feel driven towards and moved by, is being key. It's going to lead to a lot of success, a lot. And I know sometimes we kind of want to think logically and think, well, we'll only get this from this, or this is a waste of time, or something like that. You will never ever be drawn to something that is a waste of time, ever. You may not get what you logically think you'll get from it, but you will get something that you absolutely need. So that is it. That's the message that's coming through from Saint Germain. So follow your inspiration. It's calling you. Okay, something like that. Thank you, Scorpio. Don't forget to like and comment. Let's see. We're at 49. 41 for Sagittarius. Let's take a look here. Ooh. Here we go. Yes. All right, Sagittarius. Let's take a look here. What is Sagittarius' person's life like? Ooh, they're in the middle of a massive growth cycle. Okay, I have the example. Do you know? I don't really plant or anything like that, but it reminds me of those infomercials where you're like, "Ooh, put this on your plants and it will grow so fast." Like, like you give the like, I don't know if it's a montage, but it's like, it's like they show the growth in rapid time. Yeah, they're I'm sorry, it is what it is. They're in this period where someone fertilized them. I don't know who did it, right? But this fertilization that they have is helping them grow very, very, very fast. And they're able to grow 2 to 3 times faster than they've been growing thus far because of this fertilization. I believe that's how it comes to me. A being of light has come in and fertilized their energy and fertilized the ground that they are walking, so that they can actually have this experience of blooming. Blossoming. They're having an experience of blossoming right now. It is like the infomercial. It's what it is. I remember seeing it on TV. Maybe you weren't as well, but that is it exactly. So they're in this. They're growing. They're blossoming. What else is happening here? They're at a higher vibration than they have been before. I want to say ever. Yeah, ever happened before. Let me see. What is this all leading this person towards? They're in a slipstream. I've never heard of this, but it is what it is. So this person's in a period of time where they are moving from point A to point B very fast, very rapidly. And these slipstreams, they avoid certain obstacles that they may have been struggling with for a while. It helps them move through stuff very quickly as well. So they're in a slipstream. They're in this right now. Where they're headed, they're about 40% of the way through this slipstream, and this growth is going to be very transformative. It's not clear for each and every one of you where this is going to take them, what's going to happen as a result, but they're going to be completely different at the end of this. We've all had that. I know I've had those, you hit them, you kind of like move so quickly and you're like, I'm so different now, right? They're in that phase where they're changing very rapidly. And it's beautiful, beautiful energy. What else is happening in their day to day? Anything like that? That's it. I just see them surrounded by a lot of energy. They're in a cocoon type phase. It's not a cocoon exactly, but I see an energy sphere around this person that is very much trying to remove. It kind of reminds me of the quantum healing sphere. I have yet to start offering this. I will soon. It is what it is anyway. But the sphere, it removes low vibrational energy and information from people very rapidly. And they're in this right now as well. So they're going through a massive healing cycle, a massive growth cycle, and they're changing. It's what's interesting that Saint Germain says is they're not fighting it this time. I think that's very interesting. Sorry, he just said this time they're not fighting. They're just letting it happen. And I don't know. It's an odd thing to say, but this is someone who is accepting of this, who's open to this, and is not rejecting it this time. Sorry, it makes me feel really emotional with that. Anyway, they must want something. They must want a life that they know that this path that they're on will get them there. All right, let's see. Is there anything else, Saint Germain, that you have for Sagittarius and what their person's life like right now? Let's see. That's it. What guidance do you have for Sagittarius then? sorry, I don't know what this word is. Bezel? I thought it was bezelment, but I don't know if that doesn't make sense. Anyway, sorry, I hear what Saint Germain was saying. Saint Germain is saying that now is the time for you to be flashy. Now is the time for you to stand out. Now is the time for you to kind of really be out there. I don't know what this is in reference to, but now is the time for you to. I don't know what the word is exactly, but this word I think starts with a B. It's about being very shiny at the moment. Like right now, you need to be as shiny as you possibly can be. I believe that you're meant to attract specific people who are going to see your light, that are going to recognize that they want to work with you, or recognize that they have services for you that you can then work with and have a contract. There's something like that. Like there's a path that you're currently on that requires you to have that super attractor energy. And that super magnetism. So right now is a time for you to start to hone that, master that. It's a mastery. Master that, and it was going to help attract in the people that you're meant to meet. But it's yes, it's very clear. I don't know what you're doing. It's like I keep trying to pull, what is this about, but they're not giving that to me. But what they are saying is that you're meant to attract right now. But the only way to attract is to be as bright as possible, and for you to be as shiny as possible. And yeah, that's it. Sorry, that was the guidance. It's just to be that way. I think bulb, but I don't know. I don't know what the word is exactly. It's like I can't quite. He's trying to spell it, but I can't get it all. But it's the word that he's trying to bring forward is all about you being shiny. Anything else? Anything that you can help them with? That is it. You may have fears, by the way, about being out there, like really out there. Work through those fears. All right, we'll work through those. Okay, it's something to take note of. All right, that's interesting. All right, I will leave it there. I want to thank you, Sagittarius. Don't forget to like and comment. So we're at 56 and in 40 seconds. Hi everyone, I do appreciate all of yous. Okay, let's see. I recommend, if you want the fear and lack contracts, don't get them on Moments. Get them on the Patreon shop. That one will be good, because the Moments, I kept getting, not all the time, but emails where it kept stuttering. Yeah. And you can't. It's hard enough to even get yourself to listen to that without the stutter. So the Patreon shop has it. So if you do want the contract, the fear, poverty, lack, also my transmissions are on there as well. The Patreon shop. Okay. So just if you are interested in that. Okay. Let's see. Capricorn. Capricorn's next. Okay. So we're at 50. That's fine. Capricorn. Let's see. Okay, let's see. We're on. So Saint Germain, can you tell me, Capricorn, what's going on with Capricorn's person? Let's see what's happening with Capricorn's person. There is a lot of I want to cry, but I'm not going to cry energy. I don't know what you call that. But it's like, when you are fighting the urge to cry, when you are, it happens all the time when I do private readings or healings. Like no one wants to cry, and I'm just like, let it out. But no one wants to cry for some reason, because, well, we're conditioned. Don't cry, right? Don't cry in public, or you need to do it when you're alone, right? Yeah, that's all craziness. Do it when you feel like it, right? And this is someone who feels like crying, but they don't want to cry. So they're in this energy of suppressing that. And what happens when we suppress stuff, right? We keep it, we hold on to it, and it makes us very heavy. So right now, this person is stuck because they don't want to admit something. They don't want to process something. They don't want to move through something that they need to move through to feel better. And the air came up. Yeah. Oof. And it's something that's pretty big. And this person just doesn't want that. I don't know if they don't like crying, or let me see. Saint Germain, what is the exact reason? He is saying it's programming that they have about crying itself. And it's what's so interesting is, oh, this used to happen to me so long ago, where I would just like be in bed listening to music, and then I would like cry, right? I was just think of something really sad and I just start crying. And I really liked that, by the way. I was like, oh, I actually like this feeling. And I thought, is this weird? Is this weird to cry? Is this weird to want to cry? Now I understand it was just healing, but it reminds me of that moment when I was like, God, is this weird? Is like, should I be crying about this? What's the point of crying? Like, should I be trying to bring this energy to the surface or not? And now I understand I was just healing through stuff that I need to heal from, whether I understood that in that moment or not. And this is someone who has this. It's a programming where it's like, what's the point? What does crying do? Oh, it does so much. It does so much. But this is someone who just doesn't see it that way. So that's why they are rejecting the crying that they need to do. So, oh, it's real sad, by the way. But it is very much programmed into the world that we can. Bedazzled. I think that is it. Yes. Oh my God, it is bedazzled. I was like, what? I don't know what the word is. Sorry, I don't have that neural pathway. Sorry, if you come from, I don't forgot who's series reading. Yes, thank you so much. I was like, I guess I knew. Anyway, okay. It looked like embezzlement for a moment, but I was like, it's not that. Anyway, okay, thank you. But this is someone who doesn't feel that crying is going to help anything, so therefore they don't cry. Real sad. Anyway, what else is currently happening here with Capricorn's person? They are trying to tough it out. They're, when you get hurt, like let's say you fall down and you try to walk it off. Yeah, that's what they're currently trying to do. I don't know if this is a reference to your connection or not, but it really is what they're trying to do. I think this is their energy period with any issue that they have. They try to walk it off and they try to pretend like it doesn't hurt. They try not to cry. My throat center just really closed up. They're stuck now, not healing, not processing, not working through stuff. And that's kind of where their life is. Sorry, it's very clear. It's just he's going around the circles now. Is there anything else for this, Saint Germain? Is there any guidance that you have for the Capricorn viewers on this situation? Right now is a time for you to focus on your own emotional fulfillment, pouring into yourself, and giving yourself that love and that beautifulness. I know you may want from this person, but they don't have much to give. And even if they did, it would be insufficient to the love that you can give yourself. So right now, it's a time for you to pour into your own cup, love yourself, and kind of take care of yourself right now. I feel like you're in a decent place. That's how it feels like to me. You're in a decent place, and that's it. Just to make sure that you're keeping pouring into yourself, that you're keeping your focus on yourself as well. And kind of to let this person be right now. Your guidance right now is to maybe disassociate from them, because what they're dealing with, it's they have to learn the hard way. They do. They have to learn the hard way that crying helps. It helps so much, and they have to learn. They have to take on so much baggage, right? To the point where they literally collapse, or they have or they have like a back pain or something until they finally deal with it. And that can take forever, right? So right now, focus on you. Right now, do what makes you happy, and you won't regret it. Okay. That's all I got. I thank you so much, Capricorn. Don't forget to like and comment. So we have 1 hour, 3 seconds, and 20. Here we go, Aquarius. Oh, thank you, Sanj. I appreciate it. All right, so here we are. Aquarius. I even capitalized Aquarius, which I didn't do for any of the other signs. Or at least I don't think I did. Anyway, Saint Germain's highlighting that for you, Aquarius. So just keep this in mind. Aquarius. Let's take a look here. So what is Aquarius's person's life without Aquarius in it? The feeling I have is that you and this person are going to be talking soon. There is there is an energy. I don't. Okay, I think I know what he means. Maybe it's not talking per se. It feels like the energy between you and this person is growing. Your connection to them is growing. Your sensing of them, right? Your feeling of them is growing right now. Some of you, the feeling I had was that it stopped or it dwindled for a while, and now it's picking up speed again. Now it's picking up intensity again. Yeah, it's supposed to. So that's the feeling I have, where your connection is growing because right now, because it's supposed to grow, and you're supposed to feel it a lot. You're supposed to feel it more intensely, and you're supposed to maybe even have more thoughts of them right now. Very normal is what Saint Germain says. But it's like it feels like after a period of you not really feeling that much, you're not really sensing that much. It's now you're starting to sense them more and more and more. Yeah, it's going to keep building for you. I don't know why this is your message, but it is what it is. So I think what they're feeling is your connection gaining in intensity. And that gaining of intensity is now going to be felt on your end as well. I don't know if you have, and it gives me that feeling, Saint Germain, that you've been maybe trying to reach for them, their energy, and you maybe have not really felt much or something. Yeah, you're going to start to feel more. They are starting to reach for you again. They're starting to open themselves up to you again, and they're starting to be more accepting of this all again. I think you may have needed a period of like not just being apart physically, because that's not really apart, right? But energetically apart. I feel like you've needed that period, and this is coming to an end. And this new period is then you're going to start to reconnect, but it's going to be in a more balanced way than it was before, and it's going to be more healthy than it was before as well. It's key, right? Let's see, what else is their life like for Aquarius? Saint Germain is Aquarius person. Aquarius person. That's life like. Let's see. They are thinking about you a lot. I feel like this person, I have been getting them a lot myself, so it is what it is. But I feel like they've been seeing visions of you. I get them constantly, just constant visions again and again. It's real nice, by the way. My sight finally have it. Our gifts always activate one by one. So I have the sight now. It's real beautiful. And it's like it's reminding me of that, where this person's been having visions of you, and these visions have been opening themselves up to you. I feel in the past they may have actually been blocked to that because they didn't want it, may have triggered them, but now it's like, I'm open to it, and that's key. It really is key, by the way. But that's what Saint Germain's giving. It's like they're having visions, they're thinking of you, their minds on you, and it doesn't trigger them. It doesn't make them want to run as well. It doesn't. They don't feel those old energies or those old impulses anymore. It's interesting what Saint Germain is saying. What it's doing for this person in this person's life is it's helping them understand how far they've come. In the past, I don't think they would have that reaction, or that, when you sense someone's energy, we feel certain things, right? We can either feel very calm and love, right? Or we feel crazy, right? And and this is someone who feels calm. Maybe they were maybe shy. Now they don't feel shy. Maybe they used to feel really intense feelings that overwhelmed them. Now they don't feel overwhelmed. There's something like that. I know it sounds crazy, but it's what I have. It's like they're not experiencing the old experiences anymore, and they're starting to get that your connection is going to be different. You are different. They are different, and it's why that first message of maybe they're going to start talking came up, but it's hard to say. It's just a general, but I do feel your connection is picking up an intensity, and they're able to handle and cope with it, and that's beautiful, real beautiful. Anyway, let's see. Any last thing? That's what I got for you, Aquarius. Don't forget to like and comment. Thank you so much. Okay, so we have 1 hour, 8 seconds, and 24 seconds for Pisces. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's do Pisces. I can't believe it's bedazzled. I tried so hard to get that word. Okay. Let's see. So Pisces, what is Pisces' person's life like without Pisces in it right now? Alrighties, they are in a bit of an upswing, Pisces. Whether or not you can see it in their life. This is someone who's been kind of in a little bit of a dumpy time of energy, a little low vibration, right? And they're now starting to feel better. Oh, I know what it is. Oh, I was like, feel better is an odd thing, right? I get what when there's an example. When we like our life's like, oh my god, everything's going wrong, I don't know what to do, and then you have this, I don't know, opportunity or this path, and you think, this is my way out. This is my way through. This is what's going to make things better. They have something like that pop up for them. It could be a person giving them an opportunity. It could be a vision of them starting their new job, or maybe a side hustle or a business. There's some kind of vision that they have had, or opportunity that they've been given, that is the path to living a better life and moving into the energies that they want to move into. And after a period of like stuck in the mud, after a period of like stuck at like a low vibration, they see it now. They see the way out. It's like that light at the end of the tunnel, right? They see it. It's like, oh, it is. And sorry, Saint Germain says it was they were close to giving up. They may have actually given up. And a lot of people do that, by the way, where they just stop walking, they stop trying. But we usually give up for like a day, maybe. I usually give for like an hour, and then you're back at it. But some people take longer. It's everyone's their, everyone does it their own way. But this is someone they see it now, they get it now, and they have hope again. So what they're dealing with right now, Pisces, is feeling it's not solved, no. But they know that they're on a path that's going to work. When we have those ideas and you just know this is going to work, right? It's that feeling where you just know that this is going to work. It's what they were asking for. And we all have had those, right? You know what I'm talking about, where it's like you keep trying at something and it doesn't work, and you're just like, oh my god, and then you have this one idea, like, I just know it's going to work, and you don't really know how but you know, and that's it. That's what this is. Anything else on this person's life for a Pisces person? Not right now. I see siblings. It doesn't have to be. It could be, but there's like a sisterly energy that's around this person. The energy is helping them in some way, but I also feel in some ways it may have been blocking as well. Normally the case technically, but can you elaborate more on that energy? Oh, I see. I think like there's this sisterly energy, maybe an older sister, maybe like an aunt or something. They have a better job, or a better, like, they're making more, right? And this person wants that life that they have, so they are inspiring them to strive for more. Sorry, I was wondering why I picked up in their energy field, because it's them. This person's energy is there, and it reminds them that there's more out there. And that reminder, although can hurt sometimes when we don't think we can have it, they made their way through that, where they think, you know what, I can have that. They have it, I can. And that's actually the best way we can help people, is by doing it first, or living our best lives, because that inspires other people to strive for more. And there's someone like that. There's an older type sister here in this person's life that is inspiring them to strive for more, and to not settle. Real beautiful, by the way. It's the key. Everyone always asks, how do I make sure my kids are going to be great? You do it first, right? And they will then know that they can. And that's how that's what a way shower is, right? Everyone can be a way shower for their family, right? And that is by doing something first, so that you can show other people how they can do it. And that's the key. It's a real key, by the way. Anyway, let's see. Is there anything else for this person's life right now? Saint Germain? That's it. That's it. They are inspired. Any guidance that you have for Pisces? There is some guidance about your heart center right now needing to be healed a lot. There is a heart attunement that they feel you need. Let me see who's going to give it to you. I have two people that step forward to help you with this heart attunement. It's Archangel Shamiel. Sorry, I don't think, did I not spell Shamiel right? I don't know how to spell Xiaomiao. It is what it is. Whatever, however you spell Archangel Xiaomiao, for you Pisces. And then Kuan Yin can help as well. But I believe Archangel Xiaomiao is for most of you. Kuan Yin will be for those of you that are looking for deeper, I guess. I don't know. Kuan Yin is the master block remover. So that is, she wanted me to say that to you. She's the master block remover. So Archangel Shamiel, though, for most of you are going to want to ask him, call him forth to give you a heart attunement. I'm not sure why that's needed per se. Archangel Shamiel, can you tell me, is there any particular reason why you stepped forward to give Pisces this? Sorry, he says he's been meaning to. It's funny. I've been meaning to give this to them. That's why. But why do they need it? It's going to help open you up to better frequencies of love. He says self-love, then love of all people. That's it. It's going to help. The attunement is going to help with the frequencies. It kind of reminds me when I did a Pleiadean transmission. I actually got this from a service from someone, and I felt the frequencies of Pleiadean, and it was real powerful. Just the love that the Pleiadians filled my heart, like the frequencies that the Pleiadians filled my heart with. It allowed me to channel in more love. So it reminds me of that. This is what the attunement is going to do: help you channel in more love and help you give out more love as well. And it's a beautiful energy. So I highly recommend. All you need to do is sit in a comfortable position and call in Archangel Shamiel to help you with that. In your heart, you'll know when he's done. Yeah, as well. So that's all I got for you. I want to thank you, Pisces, for being here. Don't forget to like and comment. And yeah, I want to thank all of you for being here. The ones that are stayed to the end. Thank you, everyone. I do appreciate all of your help. Also, tomorrow, again, there's live readings. I am also doing a guided meditation. Yes, guided meditation. That's it. That's it. Take care, everyone. Bye.